All right, so feet hip distance apart, lift the shoulders and roll them back and down. Inhale, lift the shoulders and exhale, roll them back and down. And reach both arms up to shoulder height, arms out to the side and release. Rising both arms up, arms out to the side, gaze to one side, release. Arms up, gaze to the other and release. So mobilizing through the shoulders, the neck. Arms rise up in front as you inhale. As you exhale, take the arms out to the side. Inhale, release. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, arms to the side. Inhale, release. And exhale. Last one. And release. Taking the left hand to the shoulder. Reach into the right, lift the elbow up, either keep the feet together or come a little bit wider. Allow the ear to drop toward the shoulder and rise back up. Exhaling as you reach over, lift the elbow, stretching through the side of the body. Inhale as you rise up. Last one, reaching over and rising up, releasing, hand to the other shoulder. Exhale as you reach over, shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale as you reach over, drawing belly, pull up the pelvic floor. Inhale as you rise. Exhaling and reaching over. And inhaling as you rise and release. So same again, or this time the arm reaching up. Exhale as you reach over, reach out through your fingertips. Inhale as you rise. Either keep the feet as they are or taking, if balance allows, taking the left foot behind the back of the right with your toes facing down, so the ball of your foot facing up, and then reaching over and releasing. Exhale as you reach over. Inhale as you release. And last one, reaching over. And release, switching sides. So right foot behind the back this time. Or just feet parallel as we were at the beginning. Right arm up. Exhale as you reach over. Inhale as you release. So no pulling in the back. If it's too much, come back to the hand on the shoulder. Exhale as you reach over. And inhale as you release. And last one, reaching over. And releasing. Lovely. Taking your legs wide, wider than the mat. Hands to your tops of the legs. Reaching forward, stretching out through the backs of the legs. Do feel free to walk down a wall if you've got one near. Draw the stomach in and rising back up. So I'll just show you, just in case you've got a wall down there, you've just got that support of the wall to help you come down and then walk back up. Otherwise, if you feel the back, that is too much on the back, bend your knees. And then lean forward from there. No pulling in your back. Exhale, reaching forward. Inhaling, rising up. So yours might be half of mine. That might be enough for your hamstrings. And then rising back up. And last one. Good, and rising back up. Okay, taking the right foot forward. And the left foot back. So as well, if you have a chair nearby, you might want to take hold of the chair for your balance. Draw the right hip back. So ideally the hips are in alignment with each other. So when you bring the right foot forward, usually then the right hip comes forward. So we're drawing that hip back. And then from there, bend the front knee slightly, only slightly, reaching forward and rising back up. So both of your toes are facing forward. You can hold onto a wall, onto a chair if you need to. Reaching forward and rising back up. So if you're not getting a stretch through the back of that front leg, bring the front leg more forward. Ooh. Or keep the front leg straight rather than having a bend in it. Exhale as you reach forward. Inhale as you draw back. Make sure that right hip stays back. That creates a deeper stretch. And coming back up, switching legs. So left foot forward this time, both toes facing forward. If you need more balance, you come with your feet wider apart. Micro bend in that front knee, stomach drawn back, left hip drawn back, and then from there leaning forward and then rising up. Noticing if you're gripping through your toes. You might be getting a stretch through the calves if they're tight. Keep that left hip drawn back. Great for releasing out the back of the leg. Great as a preventative for sciatica. And last one. Good, and releasing, bringing the legs in and giving the leg a shake. I'm going to hold on to the floor here. I seem to be wobbling everywhere tonight. Bringing the foot just above the knee and flexing through the foot. So if you're already getting a stretch through the glutes, stay there. Otherwise, we're going to bend the knee as though we're sitting on an invisible chair and maybe leaning forward from the chest at the same time. And then rising back up. So we're bending the knee, that might be plenty. We might be able to bend the knee and lean forward. That helps create more of a stretch through the glute, down the outside of the leg. And then rising back up. You don't need the wall if balance allows. Exhaling. And inhale, rise. Making always sure that that knee feels okay. If you need to rest, just release. And last one. Release, give a little shake out. Switching sides, flexing through the top foot. So left leg above the right knee. So either just sinking down or sinking down and forward. Keep those left toes back. And then rising up. Don't be afraid to hold on to something if you need to. Reaching forward and back up. Sinking down, reaching forward and rising up. Try to keep the back nice and long, so no rounding through the back. Breathing. And last one. Good. And releasing, giving those legs a little shake out. Bring the feet together. Extend the arms out to the side, all the way over the top of the head. Palms touching. Reaching to the right. Reach out through your fingertips. Inhale as you come back to center. Reach into the left. So as you reach to the left, you've got the option to extend your right hip away as well. So you kind of perform. You form a banana shape. Inhale, center. Exhale in the opposite direction. Inhale, center. And exhale, reaching away. Reach out through your fingertips. Inhale, center. And release the arms down, bringing the hands to the heart center, taking the elbows out to the side, twisting into one direction but keeping your hips forward. So stretching out through the upper back to center and the other direction. And back to center if that feels okay. Fingertips touching, palms facing down. Keep your hips facing forward, twisting to one direction, follow with the gaze. Inhale, center. Exhale as you twist. Inhale as you come back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale as you twist. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale, center. And last one, exhale, twist. And inhale, center. And release, interlace the hands behind you. Inhale as you reach the arms away, opening up through the chest. Exhale as you lower. Taking the weight into the left foot, right here on the floor. Exhale as you reach the arms away, extend the leg and release. So if you need a chair. You could take the chair with the left hand, right arm reaches up behind as you extend the right leg forward. Otherwise, interlace the fingers, reach the arms away, flexing through the foot and releasing. Exhaling as you reach away and inhaling as you lower. Last one. Exhale, reach away and lower. Release, give the legs a shake. Switching sides, left heel down. This time bend the elbow, so a different stretch through the shoulders. Exhale as you reach the arms away, flex through the foot, lifting the leg and lowering. So you're only lifting the leg to your ability rather than lifting the leg so high and rounding through the back, keeping that back nice and long and upright. Exhale as you reach away. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you reach away. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lower. And last one, exhale, reach. And inhale, lower. And release. Give it a shake out with the arms, give it a shake out with the legs. Well done. All right. Let's make our way down to the mat now, onto all fours. So if you want here, you can have the strap just above your knees. So we're going to come into knee lift, so the hands are underneath the shoulders and knees are underneath the hips. And then press down into the hands and lift the knees off the floor. If you want to make it harder, you bring the hands further forward. As you lift your knees off the floor, if you have the band, engage through the outer legs and extend the knees slightly away from each other, not too much, but just engage through those legs so you're gently pressing the band away. Not a huge amount, only a small bit. So we don't want your knees to be really stuck out to the side. So if you want to make your knee lifts harder, you bring your hands more forward. When you've had enough, drop the knees, release the toes, sink back into child's pose, cross over the arms, maybe drop the forehead down, or have the arms out straight. So whichever suits. We're just going to come up and down in your own time. If you need to, you can make fists. Breathing. Back is nice and long. If I had a glass of water on the back, it would stay there. Breath is flowing. Sinking down, resting in between when you've had enough. And then rising up onto all fours. And coming into leg lifts. So weight into the right leg, left leg extending away onto the tip of the toe. Press down through the hands so you're not rounding through your shoulders, causing any strain in the neck. And then from this position, flex a foot, lift the leg no higher than the back or the buttocks or shoulder height, and then tap down. So you're exhaling as you lift, inhaling as you lower, exhaling as you lift, and inhaling as you lower. Press down particularly through your knuckles as well, so you're causing no strain in your wrist. Exhaling as you lift, inhaling as you lower. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Last one. And lower. Draw the knee back in, tuck the toes, walk the hands back to the knees, sit down on your ankles if you can. Otherwise, it can be up here, and then rotate out through the wrists. So your toes are tucked under, rotating in one direction and the other. Good. And then coming back onto all fours. Right side this time, so weight into the left leg, right leg extends, tuck the toes so the heels drawn back, getting nice and stable. From that position, exhale as you lift slowly, inhale as you lower. So you can have the band here around the legs, exhaling as you lift, inhaling as you tap down. Try to keep that leg straight, so you're reaching out through your heel. Exhaling as you lift, stomach's drawn in. Don't forget to press down through all those four corners of the hands. Exhaling as you lift, inhaling as you lower. Make sure the head doesn't drop. Keep the crown of the head an extension of the spine. Last one. And lower. Draw the knee in, sinking the buttocks toward the heels. Arms out long or bend the elbows, resting the forehead on the backs of the arms. And take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Rising up onto all fours, coming into cat and cow, rounding through the back into cat, chin in towards the chest, press down through the hands, back to neutral, arching through the back into cow, lift the chin, draw the shoulders down toward the hips, so we're rounding through the back into cat, stomach's drawn in, arching through the back into cow, rounding and arching, rounding and arching. Then a release down onto your elbows, extend the legs back, lowering down onto the front of the body. Taking the elbows directly underneath the shoulders, this is Sphinx pose, palms facing down. Elbows drawn back. Press down into the forearms, draw the stomach in. Now that might be enough for your forearm plank. Or lift the pelvis off the floor. Or the thighs. Or maybe even you can tuck the toes and lift the knees off. If you do lift the knees off, you can then engage through the leg muscles and draw the legs out ever so slightly. Breathing. So you might have the knees down. You might have the thighs down. Doesn't matter where you are, as long as your back feels okay. You're lifting. When you've had enough, when you begin to shake, you lower down. If you need to rest, cross over the arms, rest the forehead on the backs of the arms. So in your own time, lifting, lowering. So in your own time, lifting, lowering. And lowering down. Cross over the arms, rest the forehead on the backs of the arms, all cheek to the side. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Forehead to the floor, hands underneath the shoulders, and gently rise up the head, neck and chest. See if you can lift the hands off the floor. If that's too much, diamond press, elbows out to the side, thumb, forefinger together, forehead resting down, and rise up the head, neck and chest. So there's less strain on the lower back there. If you need to, bring the feet apart. And also if you've got the band, bring the feet apart. So you're working the leg muscles as well. Stomach's drawn in. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. So no pulling for your back. If you need to lower down, rest, do as your body needs to. And releasing down, cheek to the other side. Or cross over the arms, rest the forehead on the backs of the arms. And take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. A deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Crossing over the arms, rest the forehead on the backs of the arms. Into leg lifts from on the front of the body. So left leg lifts and lowers. That's your option 1. Option 2, the leg lifts. The leg comes out to the side, so to the left side, back to centre, and then releasing. So option 1, we switch sides now, right leg lifts, and then lowers, that's option 1. Or the right leg lifts, leg goes out to the right, back to centre, and then lowers. So pick which one you want to do, lifting and lowering, or lifting, leg to the side, centre, and releasing. Up to you which one suits your body. Only lift the leg as high as feels comfortable on your back. Keep the stomach slightly engaged. Allow the breath to flow, no tension in the breath, breathing. Never forgetting to breathe. So we're working to strengthen through the lower back here. Our glutes are working. Strengthen through the back of the legs. Last one. And releasing. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then bending the right knee, reaching behind, taking hold of the foot. If you can't reach, roll onto the side of the body. You can use a strap around the foot if you need to, if you can't reach. And then press the foot into the hand and guide the heel away from you. Breath in and breath out. If you need more stretch, lift the right knee off the floor. Make sure the back feels okay with that. Otherwise, roll onto the side of the body. And releasing. Switching legs. Left heel toward the buttocks. Taking hold of the ankle. Push the foot away from you. Push the hand away from you. Pushing the foot into the hand. Breathing. Maybe lift the knee if you need to deepen the stretch. So heels away from the bum, guiding away from you. Breathing in and breathing out, stretching through the front of the leg. And releasing, giving the legs a little shake. Then coming round onto the back of the body. Into bridge, feet hip distance apart. Reach your arms up to the sky and over the head toward the floor behind you. So from here, press down. You can do it with or without the arms. If you find the arms too much, just lose them. Press down through the feet and begin to lift the hips up. So if you've got osteoporosis or osteopenia, you keep the back straight and lift the hips high. If not, and the back feels okay, we draw the stomach in and we peel off the lower back, middle and upper back. And as we're doing that, we reach the arms up over the chest and then down to the floor as your hips reach your full height. So ideally, the shoulder should be in alignment with the hips, should be in alignment with the knees when you're at your full extension. And then lower down as the arms come back over the head. So you're rising up, squeezing the buttocks, lifting the hips high, and then lowering back down. If you want to add something extra in, you've got the band, you can rise up, and then allow the knees to open away from each other, and draw back, knees open, draw back, knees open, draw back, and then lower down. Or you could be down and then knees open and draw back if you need to make it easier. So this is our option. We have our arms over the head, lift the hips high, peeling off vertebrae by vertebrae or straight back. Then from there, knees to the side, back to center, knees to the side, center, knees to the side, center, and then lowering back down. Whenever you need a rest, one knee in toward the chest and the other, and give a gentle rock out from side to side. And making this your last one. Then bring one knee in toward the chest and the other, and gently rocking out from side to side, releasing out any tension in the back of the body. Taking the arms out into a T position, then bending at the elbows, so cactus arms. Dropping the knees to the left, gaze to the right. If that's too much of a stretch, extend the feet along the mat a little bit before you make the twist. Or just extend your feet toward the end of your mat. And if you need more twist, more stretch, bend your knees closer towards your arm. Gaze into the opposite direction. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Draw the stomach in, come back to center. Knees off to the right, gaze to the left. Breathing in. And breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. So if you need to make it harder, you bring your knees closer to your chest. If you need to make it easier, feet toward the end of your mat. Back to center, knees in toward the chest, and giving a little rock out from side to side. Good, and releasing. Well done. And inviting the body to relax. Bringing the awareness to the feet. And as you inhale, draw the toes back, allow the legs to engage, squeeze the buttocks, and release. The belly, inhale, expanding up toward the sky. And exhale, release. Chest, inhale, expand. And exhale, release. Shoulders up toward the ears. And down toward the toes. And gently allowing the neck to rock from side to side. Releasing out any tension in the neck. Allowing the head to rest back at center. Making a frown. Rising the eyebrows. Release. If you need to make any adjustments, please do. The body feels like it needs to be a little bit more comfortable in any way. Just before we go into deeper stillness. You're perfectly safe, perfectly at ease. Bring awareness to your toes. Mentally say, relax. Toes, relax. The feet, relax. Ankles, lower legs, knees, thighs. Gentle breath in and away. The buttocks, the abdomen, relax. Lower back, the stomach area. Gentle breath in and away. all internal organs relax. Middle back, chest, relax. Upper back, a gentle breath in and away. The fingers relax. The thumbs relax. Hands, wrists, forearm, elbows. Gentle breath in and away. Upper arms, shoulder joints, top of the shoulders. And feel the relaxation flowing up into the neck. The throat, the jaw. Gentle breath in and away. The tongue relaxes. The roof of the mouth, lips, cheeks. Gentle breath in and away. Nose, eyes, eyelids, eyebrows. Gentle breath in and away. Forehead relaxes. Temples relax. Ears, inner ears, brain, bones of the skull. Gentle breath in and away. Back of the head, sides of the head, top of the head. Gentle breath in and away. And feel the relaxation flowing out through the ends of the hair. Whole body relaxed. Whole body at ease. Whole body relaxed. Whole body at ease. Drawing the awareness to the breath. And observe its flow in and out. And if thoughts arise, as soon as you realize it, smile and come back to being the observer of the breath. Beginning to draw the awareness back to the body. The floor, the chair beneath you. And begin to move the fingers and the toes. Maybe moving the muscles of the face. And gently reawaken the body.